Hello there, everyone. My name is Dark Phantom, and I know I'm not who you were expecting to see, but you know what? You got some bonus content tonight. Tonight we're going to be doing a short category, Clone Wars any percent, estimated time, give or take about 30 minutes. Could be as low as 20, 26, 27. Pretty straightforward category. We're going to go through the Clone Wars campaign, 7 maps, and we're done. And start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. So the first map we have here is Naboo Plains. And if you remember, the campaigns for the original Battlefront games, the original Battlefront game, you start off as one side. And the first map we start off as the droids. And we do it. I did not manip this first map, so we're going to play this extremely safe. Usually we would manip this first map, so we would only get 3 Gungans over here, but it's after midnight for me, and I am not fully with it. But basically what we do is we clean off the Gungans here, and then we make a pass down here at the shield generators. Now, the shield generators here aren't too complicated to deal with, but the AI finds them extremely complicated to deal with. They don't understand that they have to go inside the shield to destroy them. So what we have to do is we have to destroy it for them. So once the first one's destroyed, it's really nice. The other one will be easy enough to destroy. Now, we got kind of stuck in a rut here. I'm gonna go ahead and snag this tank. And cap this CP. We're gonna spam commands, specifically the follow me command, so that hopefully an AI will spawn near me and help me out here. Now the nice thing about level 1 is that the Gungans, all they have are grenades, so it's really not that big of a deal. Okay, dude. Cap the CP. Now this first map's a little bit slower than I would have liked, but there's 2 solid ways to do this. The first way is, if I had actually gotten out in the head back here, you can actually clip through the wall right there and get out directly inside the head. However, we missed it. So the extremely safe strat, which is still pretty fast, is just killing off all the Gungans, honestly. Normally you want to sit on the other side, but I happen to be on this side. So as long as you're picking off all the Gungans, the map will end fairly quickly. Looks like there's 4 left. So now we're gonna do something real quick called a stat screen skip. We can actually skip the stat screen by alt-tabbing out of the game really quick. Now, if you're wondering why, when it gets to a certain point here in the loading screen, it looks like it freezes, it's actually not frozen. Windowed mode in Battlefront 1 is kind of sketchy. Doesn't work exactly the way you expect it to, but it is still loading in the background. So now, we've moved on to level 2, the Assault on Theed. And here we're going to take on the Royal Guards. We're just gonna make sure that guy can't make that turret there. Now there is an oddity in this level that isn't really noted on. There was actually a typo in the script for this level, and usually you get 10 seconds of leeway to spawn. In this level, however, it takes 1 second for the AI to spawn, and it actually leads to some strange interactions when trying to take the CPs. You don't have the normal lag time that you usually do. Luckily, though, we got a droideka down here, and I'm gonna YOLO it and go for this CP too. Now, that droideka might not actually take the CP, but he has done his job. He has neutralized the command post, and if I can neutralize this one really quickly, then the AI won't have a spot to spawn. Alright, it doesn't look like we're gonna keep that first CP. I might have my frame rate a little too high. Usually what we do is... Actually, I should have VSync on. But anyway, where I was going with that is... the less CPs that the enemy have, the faster their reinforcements bleed out. And I'm gonna have to find a tank here. There's one over here. This isn't preferable because this tank doesn't have any splash damage associated with it. But I think we can make it work here. As long as we aren't losing that CP over in the corner. Which I'm going to work my way over to make sure it doesn't happen. Alright. Yeah. Okay, nicely enough, that dude did not cap it. This command post gets really ugly. This command post gets really ugly to capture. Because your AI have certain paths they like to go along, and they don't really like to follow this path for whatever reason. So the AAT going goofy is actually a frame rate thing. It's a combination of your frame rate and what is it? Your monitor's refresh rate. So a lot of old games use the frame rate to calculate physics. Now, that obviously is not ideal, especially when oh my gosh. Especially when so many computers today are much more powerful than they were back in the day. So there's two things you can do. The first one I already have done on my PC, which is I do have VSync on. However, that doesn't completely mitigate the problem. If you're playing on a high refresh rate monitor, you will also see the same issue. Now, if I would go turn VSync off, the problem would be very, very bad. But hover vehicles especially go way out of control in this game if you have anything more powerful than a potato.
The Wookiees.
Alright, map number 3. We got some Wookiees to take out. This is our last map as a CIS. And the rest of the time we'll be playing as the Galactic Republic. The cool thing about this is that the CIS plays all local reinforcement, all the local teams. And the Republic doesn't. So that's what's cool about playing CIS. This is really, you can't play like this in instant action unless you have it modded. So we're gonna play the safe strat here. And we're gonna help these AI here grab this CP. CP stands for command post, in case I didn't say that already. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this DK can get this CP. Just gonna swing around here and make sure. And next on our trip is we're gonna cap the South Village. Now, the South Village, it has a different type of CP. We didn't really cap the readouts in the first map. But this CP takes twice as long to capture as a normal command post. So we kind of route around taking our time and sitting here. And I'm kind of annoyed because my droidekas are not taking that CP. And there's one droideka and there's one normal unit. Ah, there he is. There he goes. Oh, the Wookiee's getting involved. Okay, the DK took him down.
We've captured a command post.
So the nice thing is we do have Count Dooku helping us. You might, if the audio is loud enough, you might be able to hear his lightsaber going on outside, which is really nice. Yeah, there he is. Normally I would play like a risky potato, but this run isn't going my way after the first couple maps, so I'm gonna take out these Wookiees up here that are threatening to take this CP. Could we not clip in? Could we not clip into that plane? So we use this fighter here as a basic barrier, and I would hope that, you know, someday I would get some AI to come and help me, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. We did neutralize the village center, and right now there's just madness going on. Looks like we're actually gonna get the win by kills again, which is unfortunate. Alright. Map 3 done. 4 more to go. Now this one is arguably the worst map in this entire run. Geonosis just has so much RNG baked into it. Now we're gonna do a cool trick, which is made even riskier by the fact that I do not have a jet trooper. Because of the way this game handles specifically these strafing ships, I can do something called a gunship strafe and go grab this spider walker. And the spider walker is going to be the fastest way for me to destroy this Techno Union ship back here. I'm very glad I hit it the first try. That trick, it kind of came out of nowhere. It is a pain in the butt, especially because you can miss it very quick. You can miss it. Okay. I'm gonna need that guy with the rocket to chill out. I think I lost him. So you can kind of see that we're doing a lot of waiting for the ATTEs.
We've destroyed the Techno Union ships.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna destroy the Techno Union ships and hopefully leave the ATTEs to support our AI at the command post. And this is actually awesome. If they are able to grab one of the bunkers, it makes my life a whole lot easier. But what usually happens is droidekas get stuck in the bunkers. It looks like that one's actually next to it, which is a little bit better for us. Oh. But it looks like they are going to get support from the ATTE, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy this, and then we're going to go back to the... I always get them confused. I think it's the west bunker. Now, the cool thing is, on the console versions, what you can do is you can actually use the gunship. For some reason, the gunship's damage is much more, is much higher than on console. And it makes it much more viable. On the PC, it's nerfed very, very hard. Oh, nice. One dude made it up here alive. I believe in you, dude. One local unit that is deceptively annoying is the Geonosian. And it's not because they can kill you, it's because they can capture CPs. So one thing that they have a tendency to do especially is when you cap the spire here, they like to come in this back door where that guy is standing and take the CP back. It's actually really unfortunate I couldn't get an AI to come and help me. Dude, they just... Oh my gosh, they just keep spawning.
Separatist forces have lost the spire.
Where's the... Oh, there. Oh, dude, there's a pilot, there's a sniper. Luckily, this gun will shoot straight through them. We really do need to win this map by CPs, though.
We've captured the spire.
Alright, so...
We've lost a command.
We're gonna bump this Zika here. Oh, okay, I didn't need to bump him. There's a technique that's similar to something in KOTOR called bumping. Basically, you run straight into the Dika, and because of how the AI aims, he actually can't kill you. It's really funny. We're going to use it a lot, and this is actually a good first time to use it here. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, not dead. Oh, dude, that's Mace. Come on, Mace. That's all you, Mace. Get him. And there's no AI around, so I'm on my own here. We're gonna try to run up here where it's safe. Safer. Okay. So the AI have a weird quirk. Can't really explain it, but especially with droidicas, it's very noticeable. Whenever you cap a CP and there's a droidica next to it, they will go into ball mode. Like inadvertently, like they change. I think it has something to do with their AI and changing priorities. Because they just lost the CP, they have to change priority. But okay, that one wasn't too bad. I'm not too far behind the pace I thought it would be. 3 maps to go. We've got Camino now. Camino is notorious for being very RNG heavy. You both start at 1 CP, and we're going to move very, very quickly to get out here and stop the AI from advancing on either side of CPs. It looks like this droidica is going to get out in front of us, which actually really sucks, because now I have to play this kind of game. Oh no. I'm actually in trouble here, maybe? Okay. The droidica down here went the wrong way. I can do a barrel roll. So the droidica down there went the wrong way. If he would have came up here, it would have been much worse for me. Instead, I actually think we have really good positioning. We're gonna throw a couple grenades down here just to scare off the AI a little bit. This is the safe way of playing this map. Usually, if you get them blocked off, you don't have to worry that much. But there actually is an art to, there is an art to getting as many AI off the platform as possible.
Follow me. Come with me. Let's go. Follow me. Let's go.
It looks like, though, we're gonna have to play the variation where hopefully I get some AI to come down and help me. Oh, nice. That droidica just ran away. So the biggest thing about capping this CP is that turret over there, in addition to the 50,000 units that are going to be shooting at me, but that turret over there can be a real nuisance. So I was going to hope that nobody was in the radius, but it looks like they've got a couple dudes in the radius, so they're going to cap it. But now that I have a couple units sitting here, I should be able to push. Alright, third try. I'll take it. So the less AI that you... The more AI that you leave alive, the less AI that are on this platform to stop you from taking this CP. But you gotta make sure they can't cap any of the other CPs. Alright. Now we have Renvar Harbor. And on this one seems more unbalanced than what it is. We get an ATTE, they get 2 AATs. We're gonna start out though in the chamber, and though the ice caves, and though you may think we want to use this glitch that everybody knows about off to the right, and if you don't know about it, you can just clip through the floor on the right. We actually want to go this way, and I actually badly bungled that. I'll be able to get this tank, but I might not be able to stop them from getting in the other tank. Yeah. Oh, okay, well. I mean, as long as that AI doesn't get in the tank, we're clear. So, we're gonna shove this tank up against the wall here. And by shoving it up against the wall, what we've done is effectively wall the AI out from it. Oh. I just got rammed by a Droideka. That is a big fear. Their physics colliding with your physics usually doesn't go well. So we're gonna hop here. I'm actually gonna... Normally I wouldn't stop to take out this Droideka, but I really need him to not take the lighthouse. Alright, it looks like I've got AI here to help me now. And on top of that, I can take this. The one thing about this map is you want to make sure that you're taking out turrets regularly. Because the turrets are the best defense that the CIS has on this map. This is one of my favorite sitting spots to cap these CPs. You're just in the radius. Now you can slide off the steps out of the radius, but for the most part you have a clean capture. The AI aren't going to stop to attack you unless you attack them, and we can keep moving forward. Now going back just a little bit, I strategically parked that AAT next to those steps because a lot of the Dekas like to go over there, and if the Dekas get into the ice caves, it becomes extremely problematic to root them out. Because you don't have vehicles. You don't have vehicles that can deal with them. Oh. I committed a sin. I ran out of ammo. One of the things you have to worry about with the jet trooper is not running out of ammo.
We've captured a command post.
So we're gonna play this safe and grab these two guys here. So we're gonna grab this turret that we had earlier, and it looks like that's just a sniper. That dude could handle him. And I personally, this is one of my personal decisions. I like to roll him up here because then I can take out that turret. And I could just spawn kill a couple of AI before going up here to this hiding spot. You see a common pattern? We like to find spots that are just inside the CP radius, but we aren't gonna die at. Oh, I missed. Well, that's not good. So this dude over here is being annoying, but I need to drop in here and grab some health. Oh wow, that was kind of lucky, honestly. Okay, good stuff. And there's no AI left on the field.
I captured a command post.
Everybody loves prone. We'll go prone for the end of this map. And now, guys, we've almost made it to the end. We have Kashyyyk Docks. Kashyyyk Docks is one of my personal favorites, but I like to play it with a sniper and set up on the dock and get 200 kills and then move on with my life. But we're speedrunning here, so I can't really do that. The strat that we've adopted a couple different strats over the years. The one that we've basically settled on at this point is I should have jumped. I alerted that Dika. The one that we've basically settled on at this point is waiting until the AI are spawned and have walked away. Don't get shot by the AAT.
Captured a command post.
And then, you know, just die. That is the fear. But on the bright side, nice. That was extremely risky. All right, nice. So now we have a foothold down here. Now, the next preference that we would have is to capture this CP called the landing. I do not believe I'm going to live through this, but yeah. Our next preference here is to capture the landing, and I am actually going to take a detour. I am not going to cap this CP because it makes the landing kind of a pain in the butt to capture. And it all is how the AI spawn. But I am going to grab this stat. Now, I could die. Some of you may die. Oh, nice. Oh, no, I thought I got away. Yeah. All right, attempt number 2 on foot. This is actually more than a little problematic. Okay. It's actually not as bad as what it could have been. Oh, dude. So many snipers. Oh, there's the Holy Grail. So, what you want is the AI have some weird tendencies when they're capping CPs. Or when they think that they can go cap a CP, and they will just abandon tanks. Uh-oh. I'll have to see. I don't know if I can fire all the way over there or not, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I got him. I got him. Now, whether... I don't think it's gonna stop any of the other AI from walking over there, but... Oh, I ran into a mine.
Enemy forces have captured a command post.
We're not playing too hot right now. That mine was kind of a disaster. We're winning, but slowly. trying to figure out if there's any way other than the way I'm going to salvage this, and there isn't really. This is the last map. It's incredibly painful if you don't hold on to this CP, and it's not entirely your fault either, because you have to depend on the AI to do the correct thing. Okay. Well. This is how we roll today, I guess. There's another AAT, by the way. Yep. Oh, dude, why did you turn that way? I've even got the perfect situation where they're held up on the other side, and there's no way I'm walking over there. Not now.
Come with me.
Oh,
Let's go.
dude, they're actually coming to help.
Follow me. I need cover fire. Come with me. Air reinforcements are taking casualties.
Dude, I actually got help! And then there was a Dika. It only took half the battle, but I finally got help. So this is gonna be trouble here. There's a dude in the turret up here, and he is not keyed in on me. Okay. I mean, sometimes you just need a personal protector. Sometimes you just need a personal protector. I'm actually glad we got to see how useful having a Dika there can be. Oh, dude just deleted me. But that is okay, because they don't have enough AI here to really stop me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean up a couple of the AI back here just to make sure that they don't get any funny ideas.
We've captured a
And then at 25 units, these guys are gonna drop out of the tanks, which is going to come very, very soon. We have them all sized up in the middle here. Now, if we had actually had a tank like we had earlier, what you would do is after you grab the two docks, you take this CP and you just tank smash them right in the middle of the map here. As it stands though, we gotta do it this way. I just gotta pick up as many health and ammo packs as I can find. And now this is the only time where it will be more efficient to play as sniper, which I've wanted to do the entire map. And that's it. 33-33. Thanks everyone for tuning in. You're going to go back to your regularly scheduled programming. Thank you so much for having me, and you'll see me tomorrow playing a totally different game.